Existence Brewing.
Here's another Existence Brewing single shot.
I've been paying for insurance for 35 years. 35 years, never filed a claim. I crack a simple windshield, call them up, and all I do is make a simple request. I want the same windshield that's in my car now, because I've gotten an aftermarket windshield that I paid for out of pocket before in my old car, and I didn't like it. It didn't have the stuff around the edges, the black stuff, the futuristic looking thing, and it wasn't blacked out on the bottom. I didn't like the lighting of it, the whole thing. And the handshake that you make with the insurance company in general, I know there's 47,000 pages that you have to read or should before you sign it. And by the way, I've read insurance policies before. I was bored one day and I read my entire homeowner's policy from front to back. Oh, you need to do that sometime just to educate yourself about all of the things they don't cover, because it's spelled out for you right there. I mean, and there's a lot of calamities that they flat out just say, nope, not happening. So anyway, without going into the story about cracking my windshield, I mean, I cracked the windshield. This is the first claim I've ever had for anything car insurance related. Call up the place to make the claim. And the woman on the other end of the phone, I said, I want an OEM windshield. And she said, oh, absolutely, sir. Anything you want, we'll get you an OEM windshield. And I said, oh, great. All right. Well, this is easier than I thought. Right. So then a week later, the glass place that I've chosen calls me and says, hey, we haven't gotten the referral from your insurance company yet. Do you happen to know what's up? And I said, no, I'll call them and find out. So I call them. So he says, oh, I'm sorry. We'll get that right over to them. So they did. They got it right over to them. I called the glass place back and asked her. I said, so they get it to you? She said, yeah, here it is. I said, is it for an OEM windshield? And she said, let me look. No, it's for an aftermarket. And I said, just as I thought. And she said, yes. And I specifically remember you because I remember talking with the original rep you talked with, because she talked with me when she set up the referral that we never got, and specifically said you would be getting an OEM windshield. And now, just a little oversight. We made you wait a week to see if you not wanted it anymore.
Trying to wear you down.
I caught them. They sent the referral. And so the lady at the glass company said, okay, this shouldn't be a problem. I'll go ahead and just change it because I can do that on my end. So I'll change it to OEM, which is what you requested initially. So it's cracking, and it's starting to encroach on the driver's side, and it's really bad on the passenger side. And it's been a month since I filed my claim, and I need to get the windshield fixed because that's what I pay for insurance for. And I'm thinking it's still on order, and it's just not come in off the boat or whatever. Oh, no, they haven't approved it yet. They got the referral, but the insurance company, they approved the stuff that goes around the windshield within 24 hours, like the moldings and stuff. The glass, still waiting for approval. So.
Here's something that I want to add to this conversation, because I dealt with a similar instance when I had a home remodel, and it wasn't involving an insurance company, but it was involving a big box store and an appliance. This cooktop that we've purchased 90 days ago that we're now getting ready to plug in and make sure that it works and everything. Well, we plug it in. Electrician gets it ready. Doesn't work. Works for maybe a week. Okay, well, cool. We'll notify the big box store and we'll let them know that this thing quit, and we'll try to get a refund. Now, past the 90 days, they don't have to give you a refund. Okay, well, call the manufacturer. Hey, manufacturer, tell them the whole story. Oh, okay, yeah, sure. We'll send a repairman from a state away. He'll be there at this time, this day. Oh, by the way, we're going to send all the parts directly to your house so that he has the parts to make the repair.
Hope that's not too inconvenient for him. We're going to literally send them to your address and have them waiting for you.
Right.
Wow.
So
that's lowbrow.
We get the box of parts from manufacturer. The repairman comes in. This happened 4 times. And the guy couldn't fix it after the 4th try. So I called the manufacturer again. I was on hold for almost an hour.
The
reason I knew I was on hold for almost an hour is
they were about to need to give you a new range.
yes, and I was able to go all the way around the recreational loop trail while the hold music was playing.
The recreational loop trail is a trail we have here in our town that takes
9
about an
miles.
hour to
Takes about an hour.
circumnavigate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's how I knew. So what did I do? I contacted the state attorney general's office.
Oh.
A nice man, probably within 2 hours from the state attorney general's office, called me, introduced himself, said, you know what? I think you guys have a case. I'd be happy to help. So he wrote a little letter to headquarters of the manufacturer. He wrote a little letter to the headquarters of the big box store. And guess what?
That does business with the manufacturer. And
after probably a month and a half of this back and forth, we got it resolved in less than 2 days.
Yeah.
And I now have the phone number of big box store executives' office who said, if you ever have a problem with us in the future, I want you to call me.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay. Sure.
It got resolved.
So there's an old saying, of course, that I'm sure everybody's heard, the pen is mightier than the sword. But the thing about that is there's an asterisk next to it because the pen is only as mighty as who wields it.
Yes.
Much like the sword.
Yes.
If you write the letter, then it only goes so far.
Right.
We got another pissed off customer in the middle of Timbuktu. They can go fuck themselves. We're not giving up a $2,000 range on this one. We just have had too many losses this year, so this guy's going to have to eat it. But when anybody at the state AG's office uses their pen, things get done, don't they?
They do. They get done very quickly. And I would suggest that if anybody who's listening to this ever goes into a situation where they try customer service, nothing gets resolved. They try customer service resolution, nothing gets resolved. You literally talk to the customer representative and say, look, you guys are losing money at this point. You've sent this person to my house 4 times. It's now time to resolve this. That's when I say you pick up the phone, or you just go to the website of the state attorney general's office, wherever you are, and they have a department that their entire job is to help consumers with issues like this. And I'm going to say it's the law of averages, I think. A lot of these insurance companies and these big box stores, in all their wisdom, I think what they try to do is they try to weed you out. And if the person can get above the noise and be in that noise for long enough and get above the noise, then you will get a resolution. But that is part of the weeding out process. Is they give you the 800 number and they make you wait and they make you wait. But I'm telling you, man, if you feel like you're getting jerked around,
I am too. And
I think you should take it a step further.
But the thing of it is that I recognized it immediately because, see, people mistake jerking around for not being a methodical process, which it absolutely is. This is a tailor-made process. I have that confirmed now by someone who works with the industry daily on the glass side of things,
100%.
on the actual glass installment, on the glazer side of things. I now actually have someone who said, we see this all the time.
Yep.
But only when someone specifically requests a more expensive product, which they are absolutely due, by the way, per the terms of their insurance.
Yes.
There is nothing in there that says, if your windshield breaks, Jack Hansen, then you get an inferior windshield. Nope. I get the one that broke.
We hope this single shot inspired you to want more Existence Brewing. To check out full episodes of the podcast and for more, head to existencebrewing.com or wherever you download your favorite podcasts online.
Existence Brewing.